Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Holy crap, we're just jumping right into it, aren't we? Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nier Replicant. Kaine's free!
I forgot to change outfit again.
And so is this thing.
Yeah.
How did it even survive these
I
past
forgot about
5
this thing.
years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
Ow. Ow, stop it.
Hey!
Sword is lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Whoop its ass! Man, I was in a full soul-searching mode for like an hour.
Why?
Complicated my life. Sometimes the Hotline Miami soundtrack does that to me. There's some
Oh.
soundtrack in there. And then it goes from like Desmond thinking about my life to hardcore, like pew 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 pew. And it's like, my mind can't handle such a dramatic speed. Yeah, but I got soul searching. Like, man, I still own money in this school.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, they messed up with my financial aid.
They did. You should probably talk to someone about that.
Yeah, I have to talk to somebody about that, but there's a virus going around, so
I mean,
I don't know
you
what the standard procedure is to go over there.
can email people. Phone calls.
Man, dude, I tried to do that the entire semester and I got nobody.
Did you ever email your advisor?
Yes, that asshole didn't do jack shit. I emailed him. I even told him about like my classes being a little weird. Nope, nothing. I didn't even email. I called him. I didn't nothing. Like, man, when I get over there, someone's getting put through a table. Metaphorically.
Or physically.
Or physically, depending on how my mood
Yeah.
is. But yeah, I was like, man, I owe money to school and all this other whatnot, and then like,
Ow.
he's got you in the corner. He's gonna mess you up.
Where the hell are Emil and Kaine?
Just catching up. How have you been? Why do you look like a weird action figure? No, I'll say that. But you know what? All right, cool. So there's the occasional street races again because they're coming out in full force. Because it is apparently never too early to get crunk.
No, it's not. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't, but
I don't either. Hadouken!
my version of getting crunk is chugging a bang at 3 a.m.
I don't know how you... Yeah, like that.
Oh, they're there. Cool.
I don't like him staring at me. Makes me nervous.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive! Grandma... Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Hey.
She's like, you freak.
Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Oh crap! This theme is gonna mess up the YouTube thing. We're not gonna make nothing on it.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Like what you see, baby.
How did we get a copyright claim
Shit,
on this theme,
it's a long time.
but not on Song of the Ancients when I was standing in front of a Devila for like 30 seconds?
I have no idea. It's just Kaine's theme that's copyrighted.
That's weird.
It is such a pain in the ass. I don't know how to deal with it. So it's just, I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I think I'm thinking about setting up a Patreon
Okay.
when we're able to.
Okay.
So yeah.
I didn't mean to
Still
do that
no
on purpose.
process of finding
I
her.
just stopped there on
We need
accident.
a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
No, it's air. I handed you
I
nothing.
blew a fart. I blew a fart in your
It's
direction.
not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's
Hey, I'm legal.
great.
We can, you know,
Thank you.
because he was like 15 when like it started.
Yeah, he's about
he's
20
20.
now.
Yeah.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness.
And my
Our reunion
rock
was a
hard
happy
ass.
one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
God damn it!
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious!
Please try to understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it!
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me.
You freak.
As long as you're still with us, I can
You
deal
leave him
with
alone.
it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
I don't like a meal. Leave me alone.
He's just a kid. No, not really a kid. You can take it.
What is the
But
matter?
still, he's a
Kaine
kind
always
soul.
sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now.
Yeah, it's been
He
5
just
years.
sleep in Emil. Emil's mansion.
Yeah.
Never even occurred to me.
Well, no, they didn't stay nearby.
Damn it.
We should turn in.
Yeah, let's sleep inside the village, unlike our friends.
I would have slept outside. I would have slept outside with him.
I didn't get
Yeah.
much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end.
Yeah.
They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
I'll start my own village with blackjack and hookers. Let's see how they like it. Come on, guys. We're gonna go to the middle of the woods and get drunk and forget all this. Fuck all that.
Sleep well?
Sure.
Ah.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale.
How do you know I'm wearing a blindfold?
Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Fight them.
I'm gonna roundhouse kick their ass.
Much
All
better.
right. I guess we should change the costume.
Yeah, let me save it and then we'll change.
Is there any other costumes or?
Not at the moment. Saving the right one because don't want to screw that up. And we'll be back. And we're back.
And we got our default outfit.
Yep.
So the other ones are DLC or just the 9S?
9S is DLC. The rest are unlockable, I believe.
Did Nier Automata have
Yes.
costumes? You what up, bitch?
Hey, puppy.
This is Diablo.
What? No, Devil.
Hi.
Devil Lake.
I kind of thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
I will
Pretty
smash
much,
the
yeah.
ukulele on your face.
But look, why don't you go talk to Popola?
Isn't it a loot?
I think she
I
wanted
don't
to
know
discuss
what it is.
the
I'll
Shadow
still smash it on
Lord
her
with you.
face.
I'm headed there next. Oh, and
Toss a
Devil?
coin to your witcher.
Yeah?
sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that.
He's like, is that your dog?
You
He just
don't need
kicks
to
it across the field.
apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting.
No.
Let
I
him
would
and
never-
Kaine know that
I
we're
never
sorry,
condone
alright?
violence in animals.
All right.
Unless there's zombies.
That is a loot.
Look at me knowing instruments and stuff. You're lucky you have a beautiful voice, or else I'd punch you in the throat. Making a meal and kindness.
Her and Popola have the same voice actress. It's just one chick doing both.
I would assume so. That's how it is. That's how it is in Rick and Morty. It's just, you know, Rick and Morty just talking to each other.
Yeah.
Also, you didn't talk. Do you need to talk to that guy?
Okay.
The guy who was standing outside the entrance?
No. Did I?
I don't know. That was
No,
what I
no,
was
no, no.
asking. Hey, Nikaido.
That guy's always just standing there.
Like a nerd.
Popola?
Oh.
Look, I
Whoops.
want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it
I
trouble
want
you.
something else down my throat, but we'll talk about that later.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh ho. It was right under our pages the whole time.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So take a boat.
A boat?
Yes, the canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected, what with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right, I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like the only village guardian here that's like worth something.
Yeah. Oh, now you care about us.
Also, I was gonna be like, why do we have to use the back entrance? I forgot the front crumbled for the shrine.
You know, a lot has happened. This game is very long, and it all blurs together, so.
I remember it like the back of my hand.
You don't even remember the back of your hand.
I have a scar between my right thumb and index
Path
finger.
above the entrance to the shopping district should lead to the boat landing.
Yes.
From my cousin biting me
How
when she was a baby.
excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully
Did-
this puts our days
did I
of
tell
run
you
all over behind us.
There was a good 3-year
Faster
period in
we
my
can
life
move,
where on
faster we can
every
save
Christmas
Yona.
Eve I managed to burn
Let's use
myself.
it as often as we need.
No.
I have 3 burn marks, 2 on my left arm and 1 on my right arm. For whatever reason, I'd always burn myself. I don't know why. It was always on Christmas Eve.
Huh.
I was either cooking something or I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, are we wearing gear like them?
A robbery?
Kinda.
Come to think, I did catch a
Okay,
glimpse
yeah,
of
we
a...
already talked to this guy.
Alright, we're suppress the child.
Hey, you. You ever seen a treasure map before?
A treasure map?
Yeah, a treasure map. You know, a map that shows you where to find buried treasure. I'm
Okay,
collecting
we
them.
were just asking.
My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure.
That's an interesting dream.
So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, alright?
Yeah, okay. We're gonna bring over a treasure map to get Filthy
Sure thing.
Sneaking Rich to you.
I guess I
You
should
and
know
your
where to look for a
weird
treasure map before telling
J.O.
you guys.
crystal
Sure
sword
thing.
back there.
One could hardly expect to stumble across such a thing lying on the ground. Perhaps we should look for a place where old documents are stored.
Like a library?
Old documents, huh?
Alright, whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. Wrong way!
Like the conviction, the conviction you had where you're like, this way. No, I'm going the wrong way. Do you ever have stress dreams about
Who
like
am I,
school?
who am I supposed to talk to? No.
I do. I still dream about high school.
I don't dream unless it's a nightmare.
It's very unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
I don't usually have nightmares, and when I do, they're very vivid.
Yeah, mine are usually like world-ending stuff.
Hey, look who it is. Remember me?
That red bag. My pages. You're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey,
Divorced.
it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
Yeah, this ferry goes straight to hell. Cause you can hop on it, take it straight to hell. Oh man. So I was looking up for more. I was looking for more thumbnails for the game for Nier Replicant.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you
The Lost Shrine's
what
up
weird
ahead,
fan
just
art
past
I
this cave.
came across.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Pretty much 2B with a giant dong.
Oh, yeah.
Let
Not,
us
not the
make
one I
haste.
sent you, like out of shits and giggles. It didn't take me that long either.
No,
I was like, I'm looking for a thumbnail. I should probably not look on this on my main computer. And then I started laughing even more because of the Rule 34 joking me. Like,
oh,
"You
yeah.
haven't seen this?" Oh. The creator of Square Enix, isn't he in Nier Automata as a boss you can fight?
Yeah, I think it's like the CEO or something. He's in the DLC.
Oh. You have the DLC?
I don't, but it's pretty cheap. When we get to the game, I'll probably have it.
Alright, double check. Does this have DLC other than costumes?
I don't know if it's already in here or if it's coming to the game, but there's like a segment with 2B and 9S with their voice actors returning. They're in the credits when the game starts.
Who are they playing?
2B and 9S.
Oh, I thought they were just like cameo characters.
No. It's supposed to be like an extra little thing with the actual characters.
That connected to.
I guess. Also,
Oh man.
you know how Gestalt had. What am I doing? The adult Nier.
Yeah.
Like the gruff looking. There's like a dungeon mode. I guess a dungeon mode, like a battle mode, that you unlock after the game, and you can play as him with the original voice actor returning as well.
Okay, because we're not grizzled old adult. Okay,
No.
so when we're a kid, as Nier, he's an adult, and then when he ages up, he's just an even older adult.
I think he just stays the same. I'm not too
Oh,
sure.
does he?
I've seen bits of Gestalt. I just never played it. Never had PS3.
Yeah, because I've seen the ones where like he's just super grizzled and old. And he has
Mhm.
like a Nightwing looking mask.
Yeah.
But this one we're all baby faced and just like super hunky,
Mm-hmm.
like sexy man BTS.
Sure.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. It's dungeon time. All right, Robert, get out your D20s.
I don't play D&D, you nerd.
I tried playing D&D once.
Did you?
Yeah. With a friend of mine.
Oh.
It was me and a few friends from high school.
Uh-huh.
We all decided to get together and try to make a campaign of it.
Oh.
I remember it. I even remember my name. My ranger was Merrick Nevermore.
Cool.
And he was supposed to be this cool badass ranger, or I guess a warrior. I don't know. Like I remember having a collapsible shield.
Yeah.
And a really cool sword. I try to stay away from a katana because I'm a big weeb when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I was just like, give me a badass sword.
Yeah.
And the campaign went halfway through, and I don't know how it ended because it was magic,
Mm-hmm.
and just how to following the D&D, dragons and stuff.
Yeah.
There was also pirates.
Okay.
And somebody who we were supposed to hunt down.
Uh-huh.
Like I can't really remember the gist of what we were doing, but I remember having a lot of fun.
Right.
And I remember thinking it was pretty cool. I didn't want anybody to make fun of me because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I did my best. And here it was just, I don't know. I would love to play another D&D game.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future.
When people can actually get together.
Yeah. That's always I never thought that we'd ever be in this situation,
Yeah.
I also blamed you for this.
Yeah, I can see why.
Because you're like, man, we are overdue for a virus or like a plague or something.
Well, because like the Earth constantly tries to destroy like life to restart it for whatever reason. That's just like the cycle of Earth. I heard something.
All right.
Pourquoi?
Okay. Just I don't know.
I don't know what I heard, but I heard something.
Yeah. Moving on.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Kind of curious now.
No, cause like a car passed by.
Oh.
But it sounded like it hit something.
Oh.
When you live in the streets and you live in the ghetto, you see nothing, you know nothing. So, mind your business. I haven't seen nothing.
Oh, speaking of
I ain't no
like,
snitch.
speaking of like living in the streets and whatnot, 50 Cent apparently moved to San Antonio.
Yeah, apparently.
Or is moving here.
It's moving. I don't know why. I mean, our governor sucks ass. Left us all to die.
No, that was Ted Cruz.
Oh, the governor still sucks ass too.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Ted Cruz left us all to die. Asshole.
It wasn't that bad.
babies died.
They should have had better. I don't know.
Robert, don't you start with me. You know how I feel about kids.
Yeah, you're like super. Well, because of your nephews,
Yeah.
which is
And
fine.
it was just horrible. And let's not get into it. It was really sad.
Yeah.
A lot of people had, suffered from it and stuff. So, wait, who knows? Maybe 50 Cent shows up. He'll be the. He'll be in charge.
He challenges him to like a rap battle.
Or like a steady fisticuff style. Like every few verses, he gets a few punches in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like every like successful verse he goes through.
Yeah.
And like played by the thing. Like so, say verse he does like a few different verses. He gets like a 5-hit combo.
Yeah.
And they keep going until one of them can't no more. But I do hope that he takes over. He's like, fuck, I'll mayor now.
Yeah.
Where's my skull? Yo, we should. I wish we could get the 360 the capture footage without that $400 piece of. Or get an Xbox One maybe, and we could pay 50 Cent Blood in the Sand.
Yeah, I had it, but I don't remember where I got
in
it.
honor of a 50 Cent movie. So speculation. We don't know if he actually is moving here. It was just on Twitter.
No, it's confirmed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
People were welcoming him to Texas.
Howdy.
Yeah,
we
I was
don't
like,
say howdy. Actually, to be honest with you, we don't say that here.
I do.
You do not. I've not once heard you say howdy.
Yeah, I don't say it around you.
So you don't say it.
No, I say it just not around you.
You say hola, but like in a very white way.
I say everything in a white way. I say tacos in a white way.
No, you pronounce tacos, right?
No, I do not.
Yeah, you did.
Not in my everyday life, I don't.
You say tacos?
No, I say tacos.
Well, at least you don't say tacos.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
we're
worse.
fine.
This is all too easy.
Okay, cool. I thought you were stuck. Or I thought the Wi-Fi went out. I can't wait till you can actually start recording in the same room. Not have to worry about Wi-Fi.
Right.
That was cool. That was cool.
I've been doing that the entire time.
I know, but like that's the first time I've actually like seen it because I've been like keeping an eye on like the mixer and I'm keeping an eye on the Wi-Fi and the time.
Yeah.
Every so often when we're not really like in dialogue.
I mean, I look back at time every once in a while.
Yeah. I know, but I mean, you're playing, so I might as well just keep an eye on the time.
Okay.
Dude, from that hell, that hell sent my cousin to the hospital.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I hit him in the shoulder or something, and I think he had to go to the hospital. It's not funny, but
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, well, because I went out there to go cover up the cars.
Oh. So during that, my dad was on a bike ride.
Oh god.
He's fine. And like, my mom was worried because like the truck's windows were down. But my dad's like, we have 2 sets of keys. Your mom could have like closed the window. I was like, yeah, I don't know why she didn't.
She's crazy, but I don't know. I don't want to talk back to her. She can throw hands. Do you have you ever seen like your friend get their ass beat by their mom?
No.
It is one of the most awkwardest, cringiest, funniest things ever.
I bet it is.
So, a little fact on me. I used to be in the ROTC, the JROTC, in high school, right? Because I didn't want to go to gym. Because I didn't want anybody making fun of my body. Also, I look damn good in the uniform. And it was after what we have is called military ball. Like every towards the end of the year, we have like this big thing, and we honor everybody's accomplishments that you've done over the year.
Yeah.
Essentially, a one night where everyone just hangs out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went once.
Mm-hmm.
So after the end of that military ball, I had a friend who, let's just say, wasn't supposed to be hanging out with his girlfriend, or let alone spending the night with him.
Right.
So the next day comes around, and we hear from like gravel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the hell is that? And everybody's in the room sleeping. It's me, it's, you know, my friend. Well, you know, my friend, like 6 of us sleeping in there. I don't want to say their name because
Yeah.
I don't know how they feel about it. And they all woke up, and I was just like, hey, well, I think someone's outside. And his house had a big iron gate, so you had to roll it back, and you can hear when it's rolling.
Yep.
I was like, dude, are your parents home? And he's like, no, they're not even supposed to be here. They're supposed to be out going to Corpus Christi.
Mm-hmm.
So we got up, and Troy's still asleep. Oh, Troy. Let's call him Troy, because that's not his real name.
Right.
I don't want to say he, because let's just call him Troy. Was just like mumbling in his seat next to his girlfriend Valerie.
Uh-huh.
And Troy and Valerie were just there cuddling, and I was like, assholes. I pull down the window. I see this big, intimidating looking woman, and immediately let out an, oh fuck, Troy, I think your mom is here. And he sprung up so fucking fast that Valerie flew off his chest. And he gets up, he's like, no, what is she doing here? And I remember just being like, I'm going to slowly back up and walk away. If she starts knocking, Julian, you open the door. And, you know, Julian, quotations, was like, no. You open the door. I was like, no, this is your house. You open the door. Sure enough, we hear the door pounding and the handle jiggling.
Mm-hmm.
And we look at Troy like, you go over there, you open that door before your mom pulls it off the handle, because then my mom's gonna be mad at me. So she starts yelling at him, and she smacks him right in the face.
Oh god.
And he kind of goes, it looked like a daze, almost like a Vasily Komowski slap.
Yeah.
So it looked like he almost went down. And she's looking at Valerie.
Uh-huh.
And she has that, oh, you little hussy.
Yeah.
So very much, he had to go home, and we didn't hear from him the entire weekend.
Oh.
Given how I was like, all right, this is my cue to go home.
Yeah.
And Troy was like, you want to ride home? I was like, I'm gonna walk. Thank you. He said, but you live like halfway across town. I'm fine. I got some money. I'm gonna take the bus. But can you believe that? It's fucked up. That's why I don't drink anymore. Also, what are we doing here?
Finding the Shadow Lord. Or looking for him, rather.
Finding Shadow Lou.
Oh.
Alright,
ow.
I'm gonna look up something real quick. Give me a second.
Okay. This is kind of hard because my pop filter's kind of in the way. It's like covering a quarter of the corner of a quarter of the screen.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I was trying to look up something and I completely forgot what it was. Oh, that's right. I was gonna see how far we are, like, how far we are in the game.
Okay.
Judging by how much is going on, I'm pretty sure to say we're still a good, like, early on in the game. I don't think we've made that much progress.
No, I would assume not.
All right. Did you ever Dad, what's what I like? Ah, I hit my mic. I'm sorry.
Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil,
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Hands off my woman, Emil. So help me God. I like how he just levitates now.
Yeah.
Hey, so like, do we ever, I don't know, anything with Kaine?
I don't know.
Shit. I hope she doesn't die. I'm very upset.
She might. I don't know.
No, stop, Robert.
I mean, she's already been petrified once. She kind of died.
I believe that. And apparently this was all a dream, and Nier is still in that grocery store.
Yoko Taro does like making people cry.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Oh no, I just remember the memes of like all the Nier replicant being sad. Oh fuck.
Oh crap.
Kinda get out of the way. Whoa! You see her?
Yeah.
Like crazy jump. That was weird. I feel like this game is very lenient with your jumps.
Sometimes.
It's like Uncharted. Where they're very generous when you jump.
Yeah.
They kind of like just auto hooks you to the ledge.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Despite never playing an Uncharted game.
No, but you get the mechanics.
Yeah, I've seen them.
So, there was a game. There's a game, or there's a character that Robert has been. Did we ever figure out what that character was?
No.
Okay, Robert, go ahead. Now that I remember, go ahead and describe it. Maybe if somebody's watching this video, they can find it.
It's an old fighting game. I don't remember the platform. Might be Nintendo 64. Might be SNES. Or PlayStation 1. It's a fighting game. There's a purple rabbit who's super buff. He wears shades and he fights with a carrot. That's all I remember about it. I thought I found it, and it turned out to be a different game that I remembered from my past.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Not like, because I do that sometimes with games that I'm misremembering.
It is not misremembrance.
I feel like it is.
It's
I feel
not.
like we would have found it by now.
No, it's very obscure.
Just kick him aside.
Ew. I don't like the way they move. Arm is spiders.
We fought spiders earlier.
I know. And it made me uneasy. I don't like spiders being that big.
Yeah, they're huge.
I don't have the idea of anacondas.
Oh, you're not gonna like a boss later on.
Ah, crap. Is it a snake?
I don't
Or is
know.
a snake like?
It might be a snake.
Actually, you know what? To tell you the truth, there was only one snake boss I did not have an issue with.
Uh-huh.
It was in Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks when you fight
This
Reptile.
is hardly the time.
What are you... I'm not trying to use the mailbox.
I think he was just glitched.
It
No,
must
he
have
wasn't. The mailbox was all the way over there.
It was right next to me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but like the Mortal Kombat boss, I don't know. I guess it's because I was playing as Liu Kang. I was just punching it.
Yeah.
I was like, get out of my face. You right there?
Yeah, I was trying to pick up a weapon.
What weapon was it?
Don't know, I'm probably never gonna use it.
How long until this weapon stops being good?
It doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fine, I'll use it.
Oh, was that in near Automata?
I think so.
Well, I guess it originated here.
Yeah, and they just carried it over.
Can we get sued for a sword made of this? As long as we don't call it a lightsaber, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like beam katanas and stuff.
Yeah, you could like call it anything else, but it could still practically be the same thing.
Well. Look who's returned.
Us?
What's going on?
I mean, he's been here the
There's
entire time.
thousands of them.
Oh, yeah.
These
Actually,
are
no, yeah.
creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light.
Look
Pathetic
who's
to
here.
the end, I see.
Look,
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
wait, do we ever had a name for this guy?
Mechanical Guardian.
Okay. The Mechanical Guardian.
Living statue, I don't know.
Technically, he's just doing his job. So we're just beating him up because of it.
Yeah, but like he's in our way, so.
You know, outside Xbox did an interesting little list, like 7 times list where they were like 7 times the protagonist ruined a random NPC's life.
Yeah.
You never think about that.
Like
You know,
someone's
you see
just
the world and
there,
everything.
and like the protagonist just comes like, yeah, we're gonna end your life now.
Or like do something that causes you to lose your job.
Yeah.
Like EG-47 just comes in, whacks him with a wrench, takes his clothes, and then, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you're fired because you let the man die. Like, I don't know, supposed to know this Mr. Clean looking fuckboy, but it comes behind me, knocks me out, and, you know, kill the president of the United States.
Yeah, like what are you supposed to do? This man is
Yeah, what's the
specifically
procedure?
trained to like knock you out. You know, sneak
And-
around.
Wait, would Agent 47, like, say if I was just some no-name employee, would Agent 47 kill me?
Probably not.
Like, if you,
Canonically,
you
no.
needed to get- Okay, cool. So I should be safe, right? He's just gonna knock me out?
Yeah, he'll just put you in like a sleeper hold. Like you'll wake up naked.
Alright, well, if that's the worst of it, then I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, Emil, you wanna do something? These hands.
Yeah, teamwork.
Have you felled the beast?
Good job, Emil. You helped a lot.
He's trying his best.
You could chalk it up to him getting used to his powers still.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little nervous. I always get nervous when you fight bosses.
Even though like it's something I have completely in like under control.
Yeah. It's just always because like there's always that different quality because like you're doing a show.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
Kaine!
My bad. That didn't take long.
Kaine! Hurry! Strike it down!
You alright there,
Well,
friend?
my night is ruined.
You'll be fine.
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
Kaine! Kaine! It's Kaine's shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
So she's a spy.
Well, she had the black scroll, remember?
Oh.
And the town kept calling her a monster.
Right. Okay, yep, no, that makes sense. Okay, good. I was a little worried, but I forgot about that. Let's move on. I wasn't crying.
I mean, she's still dead. This technically
Liar.
isn't her, it's her shade.
Liar! Liar! Just, they like put in the Anakin liar!
Yeah.
Why does everyone I always get attached to die?
I don't know.
Sorry, Robert. Nice on you. Now suplex her.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
That's what he meant when he meant pin her down.
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
It turns out that thing had a gun and shoots her like pew! Also, what happened to guns in this
Universe?
Over there.
They never existed. I assume. I don't know.
Because in that one Drakengard thing, weren't they shooting with that missiles?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
When do we get the freaking guns? What the hell
And what is this? Hmm?
Oh.
Beats me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
You're a fucking unknowing book. Why are you getting mad at us? Vice, sometimes you can be a real asshole.
Yeah. I mean, that's why,
It's a cipher of some kind.
kinda keeps telling them.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice,
It just
the
translates
Law of
to
Robotics,
get money, fuck bitches.
the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The junk heap in the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Alright, well then. We're going to save it and then call it here.
Yeah.
Man, fuck all that. Why is she being a bitch all of a sudden? She was so nice to us when we were younger.
I mean, she's just listening to the people.
Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth.
Fuck the people. I was just kidding. Oh yeah, you're right. It makes sense.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip.
Alright, let's save it.
Nice. Nice, so help me God, I was sticking the bag full of dirty underwear. Man, this episode flew by. I wasn't expecting it to go by fast.
It did.
Alright, well then. I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. I hope everyone had a good day, staying safe and healthy. And we will see you guys next mission. Bye.
Bye-bye.